15 speaker cards, so speakers 1 through 5 would please line up behind me, and number 1 is ready to go.
Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening. First of all, I'd like to thank the Coast to Coast Foundation for what they do. That's something else. I want to get right to this. There's a lot to read. And I talked about failure of a police officer to intervene. Now, I already know that decisions have been made. I know Janaki's reports have come out. I know all of this stuff. I know what the FBI has said. I talked with them again today. But I don't care. Civil rights remedies come into play for willful police conduct that violates an individual's constitutional rights. Statute known as Section 1983 is the primary civil rights law victims of police misconduct rely on. The law was enacted actually in 1871. It's under Title 42 of the United States Code. And it goes on with several case laws. But what I want to share with you is I went through the video of my son being murdered again yesterday, obviously with the volume off. That's the only way I can do that. If you'd like to just write this down, Mr. Whitaker, Mr. Seaborn, since you will remain on the council. At 18 minutes and 12 seconds, Kenton Hampton arrives to assist fellow officers and takes out his handcuffs. I'm okay with that, so that's what he should have done. At 19 minutes and 7 seconds, Kenton Hampton gets tased by Cincinnati while attempting to cuff Kelly. That happened. At 19 minutes, 18 seconds, Wolf drops 2 big elbows. Both Kenton Hampton and Ramos are watching and did nothing. You'll see it at that time mark on the video. At 19 minutes, 26 seconds, Cincinnati starts hitting Kelly with a taser in the face. Kenton Hampton was standing beside Kelly, bent over, looking at Kelly as he's being struck repeatedly by Cincinnati. At 19 minutes, 26 seconds, I invite you to look at that. In fact, he had a sworn duty to protect Kelly. At the same time, Sergeant Craig walked up to Kelly while the officers are still on him. He's certainly seen the strikes by Cincinnati, and yet as the on-scene supervisor, still did nothing to de-escalate his officers' actions or protect Kelly. Again, I really don't care about the findings that have come out. It's on video. Kenton Hampton and Sergeant Craig are guilty of failure to intervene and try and save my son's life from these other officers. I want this council to do something about it. Now, I realize that a new council is coming in. I know there will be a new mayor. I know a lot of things, and I'll come back and revisit this. But I really want people to look at those timelines, because I'm not done with this. Kenton Hampton should not be working as a police officer anywhere, let alone in Fullerton, California. To keep his job is criminal. Sergeant Craig supervising, observing these same things is criminal. They're both back to work. I want him fired.
Yeah.